whole world is in my hands.
You foolish man. I am a Jito Ryo master. Allow me to reunite you with your ancestors.
Unbelievable destructive power. Power, 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 power.
Let's unmute these. There we
Yeah,
go.
unmute them.
Yeah, let's unmute ourselves first, because I was
Yeah.
actually in the middle of that play. So again, what's up, everyone? Look at you here. How you guys doing today? I got Vito and the great Ben here as well. Snacking on some blueberries. Yep, snacking on some blueberries because sorry, we're running a little late behind schedule. Had to run and do some errands with the Ben here. He got to go pick up some food, some stuff for him and everything. Since we're almost getting close to the 2-year mark. After his last checkup was yesterday, so his next appointment is not until the day after his birthday. So we were like, all right, we gotta change up some stuff. A lot of things need to be changed. He's a little bit talking slowly as we go. He's now saying no longer mama. He's actually saying one. So you kind of have an idea. Saying the number one and other things. So we gotta do some new stuff with him. Yeah.
Steady learning. Steady getting older.
Yep. Steady getting older and steady getting taller as we go. So these are long legs. So you may see me actually feed him at the time going because, like I said, I had food ready for him, and I was like, "Oh, time to go do the podcast." So we got some tomato soup and some bread to get some bread and blueberries. Go, oh buddy, chomp. Yeah. Other than that, how you doing, Vito?
I'm alright.
So,
chilling.
Yeah. So since we're actually gonna be doing the Halloween special today for the Noonami, so we're gonna be just kind of going through the breeze here. There is some stuff I found out on Anime News Network because I found something very interesting. So there is gonna be a couple news we're gonna talk about, but I will bring up the Anime News Network because they have a list of some Halloween anime, so we actually can go through these lists and see what's going on. So we're gonna kind of work with that. And I may have a trailer or two. Like I said, I really didn't get a chance to set things up and look at new trailers. So if I don't do trailers, I mean, hey, it's what it is. Well, one episode without trailers is not gonna hurt, like for the whole thing. So, but other than that, I'm gonna stick with our usual, icebreaker. Where are we currently watching, Vito?
Currently I'm watching G Gundam. I just had a little taste for it. You know what I mean?
There you go.
The anime we cannot pronounce every week. I'm still watching some of that. And I was going to catch up on what's my Bleach. But a little time ran out when I was at the place where I normally can catch up with that. So I'll eventually get to that. But other than that, that's pretty much it for right now.
Yeah.
Just old school stuff, you know what I'm saying, for the most part, you know what I'm saying. I think around this time, well, I think we'll get into that, you know what I'm saying, a little later with you know what I'm saying, Halloween stuff. But you know what I'm saying, like for me, animes are like seasonal, and it's not just like the animes that come out during that season or the theme or something like that. It's mainly reminiscent to me wanting to watch something that I was probably watching back in the day around that point of time. So it's crazy. It can be like a real scary holiday or something like that, and I'm probably watching that in the middle of June type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Or in October, I could be watching just anything. You know what I'm saying? It could be Gundams. It could be just who knows. You know what I'm saying? But definitely, that's the type of anime. Same thing with games. I think we talk about that over on the Stormcast too. Games are seasonal for me, as far as like replay value. Games that are replayable or something like that I play. So same thing with anime. You know what I mean? So
yeah. So as for me, make sure I get the right. I just saw something pop up. As for me, so I was actually internetless for about a week. So yeah, I kind of got a chance to watch some of anime, but I was kind of like more focusing on. My life has actually been more focused on Final Fantasy Tactics. So it's one of my games I like to go and kind of reminisce and enjoy and relax, even though it's like not that long and I'm already like power level myself too much. But I mean, that's kind of like one of those things I did when I was actually offline. But I did watch a couple of them. Not a lot. A few episodes. I think the ones I've been focusing on right now is my status as the assassin. My status as an assassin, obviously, is the hero. So that one I've been watching. So I'm actually happy with that one. I actually got a chance to finish episode 2 and almost finish episode 3 Past the Monster Meet Milady, which is interesting. It's an interesting anime. It's very interesting. I am behind on was it? May I ask for one final thing? Which I think episode 4 just came out, so I think I haven't seen the third episode, so I have to watch 2 episodes behind that one. And I think the last one I watched besides OB. I know you're kicking your feet, so okay, hold on. Here, blueberry, enjoy. See? There you go. Yeah. Oh, that actually started. Dang. And that one started. Good lord, there's a lot. And I think the only one I watched also was going to be Hero Without a Class, Who Even Needs a Skill. So I've been keeping up with that one because that's something I read as well. That was actually interesting. But there's a ton that's really came out, and I'm like still haven't dove in yet because I was in that list and I was like, okay, should I watch anime or should I play tactics? And I was like, oh, let me play tactics and I'll watch anime while I'm at work. So, and that was the only ones I actually focused on the most. Like every other one I want to watch is like I've been wanting to pay attention to. Like I know My Hero, final season for My Hero Academia is out. Season 3 for Spy Family. Rama, the second season of Rama 1/2 is already started, and that's the other one I need to watch. Is that new Digimon? And that's definitely and episode 3 is tomorrow, and I'm like, it's literally tomorrow, and I was like, all right, I need to watch this. All right, buddy. You don't want me to talk, but you want to like feed me. Here, blueberry. Yeah, blueberry. It's good. Well, here, drink some water too while you're at it. Here. He's like, nope, I don't want water. Here, water. No. Water. No. See? So yeah, those are the ones I've been kind of focusing on a little more. But I know there's a ton I still haven't got a chance to check out. Like, there's a good amount I haven't checked out. But with my internet back up and running, I might have a chance to try to dive in a little bit more and see all these other ones to kind of break down which ones I want to focus on mostly and which ones I don't. But yeah, that's pretty much all I have on my end. But if you guys have anything of animes you guys have been checking out, let us know in the comment down below, and we can go from there. So let's get into some news here. There's a ton, but I'm actually going to point out a couple of things. And one of the things, this is actually more of a video game topic, but I mean, this is something I just found out literally, I guess this was posted yesterday. So I may butcher, I'm not going to try to attempt a name, but we're going to say this now. As for the first at the top of the news. So the creator of Ninja Gaiden has passed away. Yeah. He also made the main character for Dead Alive as well. So yeah, I just saw this as I was doing doing some running around with OB and stuff, and I was like, wait, what? I was like, I missed this? Hold up, whoa. So I never got a chance to really read into it. So I'm glad. Shout out to Anime News Network for all the contents of like the news we find with Sora, and that was one of the things I found as I was looking through and talking about the the icebreaker. So, rest in peace to him and everything else, to his family and everything. It's very sad to see him go, especially like, all the greats, of like when it comes to anime and video games. Yeah. So, I was very, very surprised when I seen that. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah, that's unfortunate. A lot of people have been losing their lives well, I mean, that's an everyday thing, but it just seems like a spike. And it's like always somebody that you least expected and could be cherished to a community and stuff like that. So, yeah, it's unfortunate. Prayers out to the family.
Yeah, so definitely. All right, so the next topic I have, and I'm going to be kind of picking certain news that falls in Halloween since this is the Halloween special. So I'm just going to kind of point out certain things here and there. So I see something else caught my attention. And this is also, and the only reason I picked this one because there's also an anime for this as well. So so for you guys who actually have heard the game of the Course Party, basically the trilogies and everything, like the packs. So apparently, pre-orders for, I guess, the Terralogy. What, is that even a word? Terralogy? Like anthology. Yeah, like anthologies and stuff like that. But it's like Terra. I was like, I was like, okay, that's a word. Okay, anyways, so it says XC Games halts pre-orders for the Coach Party. I'm like trying to say it again. Pack game collectors due to complications with release. That's very interesting. So what could be the problem? So for any of you guys who've not heard of Course Party is one of those games where it's kind of like it is a horror game. I know that for a fact, but it's one of those survivor horrors. But I can't. It's hard to like. I think it's more like more of a dialogue kind of situation where you kind of like make decisions and everything, and pretty much the outcome comes out totally different whatsoever. So, but to actually hear that this game is being halted due to complications of the release, which I don't know what could be the case, but. Yeah, because there's a lot in the list they have. So they have the games where like Course Party, Book of Shadows, Sweet Sacha. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce. I'm just gonna say Sweet Sacho's Birthday Bash and the Blood Drive. So yeah, there's 4 titles here, and I think they have some more. Yeah, so. But if you guys actually are big fans of this game and the title itself, because I believe there is an anime too as well, so definitely check that out. But if you guys are looking forward to this game, you might have to wait a little while. Don't know. There's no release date yet. Hold on, the first Terror Pack collection launched in Japan launched in Japan, but I guess it hasn't launched in the US yet. So you are having a field day, aren't you? Here, you want another blueberry? Here, blueberry. Enjoy. I guess it's gonna be my entertainment for Halloween. Is him doing this. So yeah. So we have that. Oh yeah, this is a good one. I'll bring this one up. So a while back we saw a trailer called All You Need Is Kill. So we had seen the trailer, we saw a little clips of it whatsoever. I guess we actually have finally a release date for it.
Oh, really?
Yes, we have a release date. So apparently, and it's going to be in theaters, I believe. So it says, All You Need Is Kill anime trailer reveals January 16th, opening in the United States, in North America. So we finally got the trailer. So we finally got, the anime coming out. We got the trailer for it. We've seen it before. I don't know if it's the same one that we saw as a clip. Let me check real quick. Yeah, I think it might. Yeah, like it's about the same because it's only 56 seconds. Yeah, I think it's the same one. I was just seeing how long it was. But yeah, so if you guys actually seen us actually watch this trailer, we were very curious about this whatsoever, and now that we have a release date, it's actually I'm not saying I'm more like I want to check it out just out of curiosity, but I wouldn't like go to theaters just check it out. It's not like like a My Hero or what's the anime in my head, like My Hero and Demon Slayer, like those
not
kind of
AAA,
AAA
title.
Exactly. But it does pique my interest. Don't get me wrong, it does pique my interest, but it's not the AAA title of interest. So that's definitely something I would wait until later until like I hear what a little more to it and everything else. But I do want to check it out just because it looks interesting. Really, buddy? You want to try your water now? Nope. Okay, fine. Jesus, kid. Let's see. No, we don't need to know about that one. A live action Kamen Rider. Make sure it's actually what it says. Is this really say Kamen Rider? Because I'm like, wait a minute, hold up. What's going on here? What we got here? Okay. Sorry. That false alarm. I thought it said Kamen Rider. I was like, yo, what the heck is this? Hold up. What's going on? Interesting. I'm trying to see if I can find something else to throw in here. Yeah, we got that one already. Huh. That's interesting. I guess I'll throw this in. So let's see what we got here. So for any of you guys who have been playing the Silent Hill F, apparently Silent Hill F soundtrack release canceled due to various circumstances. I'm like, wow, seems it's like the games we actually checking. Like, if you have heard music from the game, which I have not, and what the heck? Uh oh.
Yo, you good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, hold on, what the heck?
No, I can't hear you. I did hear you at first, but you said, "Uh oh."
No, I muted the mic. I think
Oh.
one of my earbuds died. That's why.
Oh.
Let's see what's going on. Let's see if we get a connection here. 1 sec. I think we should be good. Alright. How am I sounding?
No, you good? Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's coming through the speaker. I'm just trying to have it set to the earbuds. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me fix this.
Alright.
So I can get this together. Let me mute myself. Alright. We good, Vito?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I was trying to make sure my earbuds actually went through. I think, because I had used them for a little bit and I guess they didn't get charged. I was like, I just finally used them. I was like, oh, that's why. I was like, what the hell? So they kind of, yeah. It kind of, again, remember, I was internetless, so I didn't use them as much. I was using the C charts for something else. So, anyways, like I was saying, yeah. So Silent Hill F, like I said, when it comes to me with Silent Hill, I'm like, Silent Hill creeped the crap out of me. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It like not like Resident Evil. Resident Evil is just like, okay, it is what it is. But Silent Hill has that creepy factor, like hands down.
Yeah, definitely.
So that's why I played the first one, like way back. Okay, what's up here? I played the first one, and it literally like scared the crap out of me. I was like, I don't even want to try the second attempt. And the second one I tried to, I was like, nope, like it took me forever to beat the first one, and I even got like the secret ending. I was like, what is this? Why am I in this like merry-go-round? Like, I was like, oh no, I don't know what's going on. I hate this. Like, that's when ever since then, I was like, nope, I can't do this. I cannot do this. No. But yeah, so I know the soundtrack for like the Silent Hills are great and whatsoever. But that wasn't even the funniest thing. Like, even though I'm like scared of actually playing the game, like I can watch the movie with no problem.
Yeah.
But the movie's not. It's like you kind of get the same elements of stuff, and I think that's the reason why I watched the second one, because like it just connects to the first one in a way. So I was very curious of like, okay, how's this connect? And I was like, oh, that's interesting. But again, the game just still creeps the crap out of me. So
yeah, it's one thing I notice about games, like horror games, that people that scares people is the fact that you're actually controlling the character and controlling the narrative. So it's like in your mind, you know what you would do if this was to happen to you, if you know what I'm saying, in this situation. But what's crazy, the other thing that plays in your mind is you are in this situation. You know what I'm saying? So then it kind of turns up on you, and you be like, oh snap, and it just creeps you out like, oh nope, I ain't going that way, or you be like I ain't going that way, and then like you're forced to actually go that way, because if you go back this way or that way, something come out at you, or it won't let you go any further. So then you gotta go that way. It's putting yourself in a horror movie, and you have to do the horror stuff. Like you gotta do the dumb stuff that they do in the horror movies and stuff, just because they're like, if you want to beat this game, you gotta walk down that little creepy hallway.
Yeah, the hallway when like the people,
you know what I'm saying, or go into that building.
Yeah, and it's always gotta be that one, like for Silent Hill, it'd be that one room where it's like all those statues don't move until like you walk like until like your back is turned. You don't realize it. I'm
Yep.
like, or like, what is it? Or something. I know it's I don't know if it's a game or a movie or something, but it's like if it's like some
I was
type of
playing
noise.
Evil Within. You remember Evil
Yeah,
Within?
yeah.
When I was playing Evil Within, there was this one level where I had to go into this room, and there was some mannequins in there, and you had to kind of like, like you had to go through them and stuff, and you had to like walk past them and you know what I'm saying, check them and stuff like that. And one of them was supposed to like run at you or get at you or something like that.
Yeah.
And basically, you had to literally go through that room, and it was like you turn around and then next thing you know they're like all facing you and you're like, oh snap, bro, like what's going on, what's going on? Yeah, no, that right there, that type of stuff is, I know in real life I wouldn't even put myself in that situation. At least I
Same.
control myself in real life.
Same.
I'm like, nope, there's mannequins in that building, I see it, yeah, let me
Yeah, that's what I'm like. Let me just go out this door. I'm good. I don't need whatever like something special in this room. I don't. Like if I had to go through this mess and deal with the nonsense in the complete dark and have them close to me, nah, I'm good.
I don't know anybody that completes achievements on horror games. I've never seen anybody complete. They always just go through the storyline, but never get the achievements.
That is a very good question.
I've never seen that.
That is a very, very good question.
Even people that play these games, like regular that loves them, they never get the achievements. That's something we need to dive into. Is there a YouTuber out there, a streamer that has got achievements on these scary games? Yeah. Hey, so on October the 13th, are you familiar with the app called Duolingo?
I heard of it, but I haven't
it's an app. I actually got it. It's an app that helps you like learn. The fun thing about this app is they make it fun with like games and other things, and they have like this whole like animation crew that's in it. So you have like different characters in there helping you. They be like, hey, say this word, and you're learning. You know what I'm saying? You learn whatever language you try to learn, right? Almost every language, even they even have made up languages like Klingon. Yeah, that was wild. But anyway, this app on the 13th has officially premiered an anime, and it was on the 13th, and so that by itself is kind of like that's unexpected. You know what I'm saying? There's this like meme, and there's like these stories on YouTube that I have seen of Duolingo. Because here's the thing: when you don't say that you're doing a Duolingo, the app or whatever, and you're in the middle of a lesson, you're learning a language. If you do not like do your dual language or your lesson for that day, the app sends you a notification with the main character, the face, with like this angry face, and then it keeps spamming you notifications. Come on, let's do it. Such and such, like it just keeps doing stuff. And so like on YouTube, they made like this horror like version of this, and it was like in an animation form. And I thought that was funny. I was like, dang, that'd be funny if they mess around and have a cartoon of this. And Duolingo literally made a anime out of it. So I was like, that's interesting. That's some new stuff. They are stepping up. The I think it's like the dodo bird or whatever like that.
Yeah.
It's a cute little adorable bird, but it can be creepy.
Oh yeah.
So for them to drop that on the 13th, Halloween, and thinking about how creepy it can get, and maybe this anime could get creepy, I might check out just see what they doing. You know what I'm saying? Because they definitely took that to a new level.
Yeah, like I literally just typed it up just sounds like, okay, I'm like, oh, this looks interesting, and feel like it's about to be creepy soon if I have to go.
Let me see if I can pull this up. Yeah.
Like I would say, Obi's
okay, so I haven't been on in a while, right?
Uh-oh.
Looking up. I haven't been on in a while. So like it looks like this. Hold on. I don't know if you can actually see the. Let's see. You see the green?
Yeah.
The green.
Yeah. I see it now.
Do it. So like when you click on it, like you go through this whole. See, that's the little. That's the thing. That's the little. And he can get a little creepy. Oh shoot! Hold on.
Uh-oh.
Now it's making me do so. See, I'm stuck when you get in there. Hold on.
I mean, you should have just left it alone. You just showed the icon. That was it.
Now it's gonna see me, but like you go through these like lessons. You know what I'm saying? And you can do like multiple languages. See, I've been going through this lesson on French and stuff, but I'm like way down here. Like it actually goes way up here. So then it goes all the way down. And like you know what I'm saying? And then like you can do like other stuff too. So these are my other languages I'm learning.
Okay.
On it, you know what I mean? So
that's what's up.
It's a cool little app to learn stuff like that, but it gets creepy at times with the notifications. And this anime, I'm about to check that out. I need to see where it's gonna be playing at. If it's gonna be on Crunchyroll.
Bruh, like, yo, if you find out, let me know. I may let you pick it out.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, so I got one more news, and this actually caught my attention because I was like, oh, I have seen this show before, and I'm just like, wait, what? The topic really caught my attention very well. So, the anime and manga called Assassination Classroom, which is actually it's a great anime. It's a great anime. It's definitely check it out. The story is about this alien, this alien comes from another world whatsoever, basically teaches students become assassination, and their goal is to assassinate their teacher. Basically, that's the goal. But because
what the heck?
Yeah, but the thing is that there's a certain time. They have a time limit. They have a certain amount of time to actually assassinate this teacher before anything else. And it gets interesting. Like as you get deeper into the series. Like I had read the manga and everything else, and I was like, before season 2 came out, and I see how it ended. I was like, wait, what? But I mean, it's interesting. But anyways, on to the topic on hand, what it's bringing up. So it says, Assassination Classroom manga removed from the U.S. school library at least 54 times in 2024 and 2025 this year.
Oh wow! I didn't know it was on library. They had the manga.
Yeah.
First and foremost, hold on. Let me point out the fact that you just said a school library has mangas.
Yeah. Again.
Yeah, these kids is spoiled.
I'm going to read the title again. The title says Assassination Classroom manga removed from U.S. school libraries at least 54 times in 2024 and 2025.
Okay, what is a U.S. school library? Like, what is that? Is that the national school library, or are they talking about like somebody's school? They had the manga.
Well, let's find out and see. Let's see. School. Okay. School districts here. Okay, these are it. School districts in Florida, Texas, Tennessee, Pennsylvania, South Carolina has banned this anime series. I'm not going to pronounce the name, but I know it's going to be Assassination Classroom. So basically, either that or anything that he or she worked on.
So what I'm saying is like is it in the school? Like was it in the school? Like at the library? Because here's the thing: like mangas are now like literally in our public libraries. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's a ongoing thing.
Yeah.
Is it like are they banning it in the actual school? Or are they county like it ain't gonna be in a public? You know what I'm saying?
The public schools. Looking at it right now, it says nonprofit organization PEN America reveals in the report documenting public schools banned early this month that again, Assassination Classroom manga, there's actually the artist, has been removed at least 54 times from schools libraries in the United States.
That's wild that these schools have mangas. Like that's what I'm tripping on right now. That's what I'm trying to like wrap my head around. Y'all got mangas in y'all school library, bro. That is wild. Y'all are spoiled. That's crazy. We had to go to like, first of all, mangas weren't even in our public libraries like that. At least not here on the East Coast. That's a big step. That's what's up.
Oh
But
wow.
that's crazy though.
So okay, so we got a list of the mangas. Hold on. There's more to this. I'll read a little bit more to this. So it says each individual volume's band count. I'm sorry, but I didn't mean to move you. You finally got to the point of being comfortable. Each individual volume band counts as in installments. However, in some cases, reports some schools have banned the 21 volume series in general, but it is only lists as a single installment. Huh. Let's see. School districts that has banned the mangas are. Let's see. There's Hill. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the whole thing, but Hill, Poland, whatever the heck it is, County Public Schools in Florida. Let's see. Oak Ridge School in Tennessee. Prince Ridge School District in Pennsylvania. Northeast Independence School in Texas. I almost want to say horny, but it's actually HORRY. I was just about to say it. I was like, wait, what? So, Horry's County School in South Carolina, and Lamar Independent School of Texas. Let's see, Russell Ford County in Tennessee, and I'm not even going to try to attempt that one, but this one's also in Texas too. Let's see. So other mangas on the list of public school banned from the past school years includes here we go. Here's the mangas that got banned: Attack on Titan, Bleach, Black Butler, Black Clover, Blue Period. I don't even know what the heck that is. Boy Run, The Riots. Was it Bungon, Stray Dogs? I think I said that correctly. Dragon Ball, Dalalala, Fairy Tail, Hunter x Hunter, JoJo Bizarro Adventures, Jujutsu Kaisen.
Nigga, that's everything.
I have no idea what that one is. Naruto, One Piece, Serpent of the End, and Soul Eater, among others.
That's everything.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's literally everything.
Pretty much.
Like, what are y'all banning? That's everything. Just say y'all ban manga. But here's the thing. This is what I'm looking at. Okay, they're banning it from the library, being, put in the libraries. Are they banning it for kids having it, like bringing it, what I'm saying, like buying it and bringing it to school with them reading it? Are they banning it like that as well? Like, will it be confiscated? Will that kid get some ISS or OSS or something like that, detention, something like that?
Hold on. I want to say no to that, but you might. But then again, I could be wrong because I'm looking at something on the background here. Let's see. Griffith Middle School in Eastern Florida removed the assessment classroom from its library in March. So I think it's just the So it's basically the libraries in the school, not kids.
Which is understandable.
Which is understandable. I don't think it's actually stopping kids from bringing them into school.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I think it's mostly.
Yeah, that's understandable, especially like with the one that we were talking about, like what I'm saying, like fascinating a teacher, and what I'm saying, like or the teachers teaching the kids how to assess, like that is kind of like, oh, that is, I can see that being banned. The other ones, like all the rest of the mangas, I can see the content,
certain content.
Dragon Ball is very. Toriyama had some very risky comedy type situations, what I'm saying, and kind of there was some choice and in the manga that probably would not be appropriate for a kid to pick up at their school library. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Bleach. How these characters are drawn. You know what I mean? The topic of demons and stuff like that could be another thing that drives some of those animes, like, to get put out of school, because, I'm saying, that's looked at as like, taboo type thing. They don't talk about that type of stuff at school. So it being at the school library, that makes sense. Now, if they took it from their public, it would be crazy. That would be.
Oh yeah, totally.
That would be real crazy. If they banned the kids from bringing their animes or their mangas to school, I can understand that because that's almost like bringing like your Switch or something. You know what I'm saying? Like a toy or a video game or something like that to school.
Yeah.
That's kind of like that. You know what I mean? Especially if they can be reading it during class when class supposed to be going on and all this other stuff. Or I can see them if they did that, but that's not even the case. So that's good. You know what I'm saying? But that they had that they had the mangas in the library, the school library, because I'm like, we never had inkling of even comic books in our school library, like let alone some mangas. So I'm like, y'all are some spoiled kids. Like y'all really got everything, bro. Because we ain't had none of that.
Yeah.
We had to go to the library.
I feel like I think in my high school, I think I may have seen maybe one that I seen in the library. But then again, I didn't really kind of pay attention too much. I was like, okay, whatever, it is what it is. But I really think these days now, like having mangas in libraries, what?
That is wild, bro.
That is beyond wild.
School library.
Yeah.
That's that's the key. There's a key word, school library. I'm like, I'm trying to wrap my head around that. Like, are you serious?
I'm still wrapping my head around the fact that like kids are out of school for a week for fall.
That too. Yeah, because it's fall break. The fall. Yeah, right now. Yeah.
What? And it's funny because like I had picked up someone for Uber, and they were talking. We were just talking and everything else, and they were saying like, yeah, it's like kids are out of fall. I'm like, kids are out of fall for fall break. I'm like, why?
Yeah.
And it was because
I forgot about that.
Yeah, and we were just talking about it. It was just like I was like, we didn't have that back in our day. What the heck?
Exactly.
And it makes me sound old when I say that, but it's true at the same time. It's like
the closest we had during the fall is the holidays, like Columbus Day or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But then only got one day off.
Yeah, like one day,
not a whole week,
long weekend or something like that. You don't get the whole week. Because I remember there was this one time where we had our little Columbus Day, and it was October, but we was getting into our October or something like that, and we had this project about like fall time or something, and I had to do this I had to bring this project back in from like a break, and I think that was Columbus Day or something like that. All this other stuff, and I had to make this pumpkin. so it was weird, but you know what I'm saying? It was like that's the thing. We only had like one day, and now y'all get a whole week. I'm like, hold up, bro. Like, are y'all even learning? Like, but at the same time, though, to be quite honest, we deserve those fall breaks because literally, if you think about it, a kid's attention span, and especially a teenager's attention span, is only going to, be there for like a hot second. You know what I'm saying? You ain't going to have them the whole year like that. So to have that break and I can see that being like that's a necessary thing that we needed. Because honestly, that keeps us from being restless. Because then the next break that we gonna have, you know what I'm saying, as far as like a long break would be Thanksgiving. And
oh yeah, definitely.
And then Christmas. And so we all restless up in school waiting, and it's fall time, and we having all these like specials and stuff like that. We having Halloween stuff and field trips and all this, because I think that's the most time you get field trips is during the fall time. So yeah, dog, that's that actually saves on money too, because they won't have to do too many field trips. You know what I'm saying? So
exactly.
That's still though, it makes us jealous though, because we like, man, we ain't get that no fall break. What the heck is a fall break? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But even with that, our parents was like, oh, y'all off on Columbus Day? We weren't off on Columbus Day. We had to go in and
exactly. It's amazing, how much like time flies, like history and everything.
Hey, when Ben get in school, man, there's only gonna be 3 months of school a year.
Alright. Look, I know it's funny, and I actually would believe you on that one too, and that's gonna be so scary about it.
only,
So,
only 4 months of school a year. Like, oh, nah, I need to be there. At least 6 months. How many months in school though? Like for real, for real. Like a school year is like.
because here it starts in August now instead of September. Because when school started for us, we started in September. Like the day after was it? No, Labor Day. The day after Labor Day, school started.
Georgia's always been like the end of August.
Yeah,
I know. I remember that. But back in Michigan, yeah, no, we start the beginning of September too.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how it was in California too. It was like the first week. It was like the first weekend, and you actually had the Labor Day off,
Yep.
and then pretty much you had just like go to school for 4 days, and then you don't get out of school till like June.
Yeah.
Now it's like these kids get out in like May, but then you guys go back in like the second week of August. I'm like, yep.
Yeah.
Like it's still summer, y'all.
It used to mess me up, especially since I went to high school down here. I used to go back up to Michigan all the time. I was always going back and forth from Michigan to, you know what I'm saying, back and forth. When I would get out for all my friends, Sandstorm, my cousin, all my friends up there in Michigan, they would literally still be in school for like 2 more weeks. Yep. And I'm like, and I literally have nothing to do for 2 weeks. Like I'm just up there. And I gotta wait for them to get off. Now I got some homework real quick. What? 2 weeks left and y'all got homework?
I gotta do the finals.
Yeah, you gotta get ready for the finals. We gotta do this. Like what? And then Sandstorm, of course, like when he got the whip finally, like he will pick me up, but you know what I'm saying? He'll pick me up like the week before school is. Like I'll be over his house sometimes or something like that. But man, that used to irritate me, man. I used to be like, dang, bro. And then one year I came up with one of my best friends. We went up to Michigan, and we had nothing to do, so they sent us to Detroit. And we was in Detroit for like a whole month, even though like school was out. We was up there like, cause like there's more stuff to do in Detroit than there was in KZoo and stuff like that during that school. You know, somebody them still be in school, so. Yeah, things have changed, man. Things have changed.
Definitely. So yeah,
I got one piece of news right here. This is and it's an interesting topic too. I want to catch your thoughts.
Go for it.
On AI. So have you heard of the new app or the new version of Sora? It's a AI generated program where they're doing like these almost realistic videos where they really look real. I mean, you can still like a tad bit see that they're fake, but they're kind of doing it like it's almost super, like, you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. But it's called Sora. Have you seen that?
I think I heard about that because I think I was watching something on YouTube or something, and someone brought it up. Like, what is this?
Yeah. It's all over Twitter. It's all over Instagram. You literally, unless you see that Sora at the top or the left or somewhere on the screen, you might even think that video was real sometimes. Like sometimes, like I've seen somebody literally make a realistic, like, cooking video, and I thought, yeah, you thought that was real. You was up there watching it. You thought that was real, huh? That was all AI generated, and I was like, what's the name of this program? Is Sora. So then I started seeing more and more of those, and they had like ones if like Tupac was alive, if he was a Golden State fan or something like that, because you know he's from the Bay type stuff. They literally kind of like push the envelope on this Sierra 2, like this version of this AI program. You know what I'm saying? Like it's uncanny type stuff. Like it's crazy. But anyway, the Japanese government has officially warned Sierra 2 company, OpenAI, not to engage in copyright infringement on animes, games, and other properties.
Oh wow.
So if a anime AI generated clip or video or anything like that of any of the games of the it could be something that's like where the character is even more exaggerated. So let's take for instance, right?
Yeah.
And they make an AI video of her and but she's like realistic or something. They're saying like don't do that. You gonna get hit with a you know what I'm saying, you gonna get sued type stuff if we find out who you are and you know whatever, or they're going to actually sue Sora for allowing that to happen type stuff.
Oh wow.
For not putting a block on that, you know what I'm saying? So like when you like start uploading that image into the Sora, it's probably going they probably want them to have a block on it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, the Japanese and pretty much that's almost a lot of the reels that I've been seeing people do. They've been doing like, oh, if this anime character was real life, or this video game character was real life.
Yeah.
This would look like type stuff. I've been seeing them do that. So any of those videos, I bet you now they're either, I think they're still up there, but if anybody tries to make any of those now, it's gonna be hard to find it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they're like, no, don't do that. We're gonna get you. You know what I'm saying? So
that's insane. Like, sheesh.
yeah.
But Japan's
Like
already trying to crack down on that mess.
Yeah.
I mean, like, hey, good. That's a good thing because
That's
just
a
messes
lot
up
of
things.
content.
It's
That's a lot.
yeah, that's
That's-
way too much content.
That's almost half of my timeline. Almost all my timeline. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, definitely.
That's big. So I'm like, but yeah, definitely, man. When you get a chance, like, definitely look up like just AI generated. Matter of fact, you don't even got to look it up. What's crazy is, I bet you, since I just said something, if you go over to your Instagram, go through the searches and stuff like that, when you go to search and it show you like reels and stuff like that, I bet you at least 90 to 80% of that stuff is AI generated. You gonna see it. You know what I'm saying? And you might even see Sura on the sides. You know what I'm saying? Like just nuggets to look out for. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, definitely.
But anything that looks like superly convincingly real, that's probably that. Cause I'm like, whoa, this is getting out of control.
Yeah, literally.
It's insanely out of control.
Oh, I believe it. I can totally believe it.
They had this one video that had like Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, I
And
think
he was playing 2K, and he was just talking. He was like, "Yeah, da, 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 da," and it looked real. It looked like
I think there was one I saw that had it was Tupac. I was like, what the world?
they've been doing the Tupac joint like crazy. They've been doing the Michael
Yep, that too.
Jackson joint. You know what I'm saying? Like the major figures. There was one of Jake Paul that really went like viral because it really looked real. It really like Jake Paul was actually cross dressing. And it actually really looked like Jake was laughing about it, but his family's like, no, this is crazy. No,
Yeah, this ain't funny.
that is way too scary. I thought that was tripping. He was like, nah, that was AI. Just somebody did that.
Exactly. Jeez. But yeah. So I do have a final news add on here. One more add on. So this is actually not an anime related, but we are, and this is more of the realm of the Vitoverse. But since I saw this, I was like, I have to bring this up. This is something I just saw. I was like, it's about freaking time we get something good for once. So, out of all of our cartoons we have seen in the classic of the '60s, you know, like Yogi Bear. Well, I don't remember if there was a live action for Yogi Bear. I know, like, you know, the Flintstones, Scooby Doo, stuff like that. So we just got announced of what's the next live action of that little genre, and I'm very happy for this one because I feel like it's time for this.
Yeah.
So the Jetsons is getting a live action movie.
Just thinking to myself, I was just thinking in my head. I was like, watch him say the Jetsons. I was just thinking that. Go ahead.
Yeah, so the Jetsons is finally now getting a live action. I read this morning. I was like, it's about freaking time. And we end up finding out who's playing George Jetson.
Who's playing?
Jim Carrey.
Mm.
It's gonna be a little. I feel like because it's gonna be a little different, but I know for the fact that like being Jim Carrey, who he is, and how
I thought he quit.
No, I think
The reason why is because he was up there saying, he was like, yeah, Sonic's going to dealing with woo 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 woo.
yeah. But I guess when the Jetsons came into play, and I think like they said they want him to do it, I think he was like, "Yep, I'm going for it."
Why didn't one thing that I'm like, y'all missed the opportunity, but y'all did put him in one of these movies, but it was the wrong character. But even when he played that character, it still felt like it. They missed the opportunity of making him the Joker.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, I would love to see that before he passes. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Please play the Joker one good time, dude. Like him as the Mask, that was very Joker-esque.
Yep.
Him as the Riddler, that didn't look like the Joker. Like even his laugh,
definitely.
like
Yes.
that was insane.
Like he fits that bill so perfectly. I mean, and I would have loved that. But yeah, if they actually let him just be Joker just one time, I'll be happy. But yeah, but I'm actually happy that the Jetsons is finally in a live action, and I think it is actually due for it because of we are in this time and age, and it makes sense for it. But for it to like be missed over like the Flintstones, Scooby Doo, and everything else, I mean, well, we had 2 Flintstones, 3 Scooby Doo live actions. We had the Pink Panther that was actually with Steve Martin, and there was something else in the list I read. I was like,
I think it's a technology situation. I think they were basically trying to, you know what I'm saying, really like, how can we make this look not corny and clunky and cheesy and or not but CGI and stuff like that. How can we make this look real? And I think honestly, this is one thing that I was actually thinking, sitting back watching Fantastic Four.
Yeah.
When I watched that, I was like, "Oh man, this feel like the Jetsons." But like the Jetsons, I was thinking that very thing because of that robot, how they did the cars in there, the technology, the time frame, like how everything looked, that old '60s futuristic world type thing. I was like, this is Jetsons. This will be perfect for the Jetsons setting for the Jetsons. And for that to actually happen, I'm like, they must have either like looking at the success, like is this gonna work? Is Fantastic Four in that setting gonna work? How's that gonna look? And that probably they probably loved the outcome of it. And they probably was like, yeah, let's go ahead and greenlight it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, I was very happy.
That's definitely like something, man. You was like, yeah, one of you was saying the aerial stuff. I was like, watch he say the Jetsons. Watch him say it.
Yeah, I was trying to hold out. I was gonna wait till like a Beetleverse episode, but I was like, I gotta bring this up. I got to because I know yours is gonna be the next Halloween episode. So I was like, I gotta bring this up. I got to at least get out of the way. So, but yeah, that's gonna be the news on that. If you guys like any of the news that we brought up whatsoever, please let us know in the comment down below and everything else. So now let's get into some Halloween stuff of anime. So these are basically, since we're still on Anime News Network, pretty much they basically got the topic called your Halloween 2025 anime watch list. So let's see what they got on this list here, because I'm very curious, and I think it's more focused on not just this year, but just animes all around the board, but just fits in the bill for 2025 for us to check out.
Okay.
Oh, buddy. You having fun there? Yeah, he is. Alright, so let's check out the list we got here. So the first, there's no number or anything else, and this looks like something else. Okay, so let's start with the first one they got on the list. So the first one on the list they have is called Death Paradise. So I have seen maybe the first 2 episodes. Okay. I never got a chance to finish it, but I know you have to kind of pay attention to it, and it's crazy. And it's crazy, dark, and sinister, and it does have that creepy feel because certain situations happen and they are chosen to go to hell or not. So, but the thing about it's so weird is like they're basically like at a
what is it, like a bar. But there are people come in, and it's like, you kind of see the difference of like what happens to each person that comes in. And it's always certain different events happen whatsoever. So
hold on, hey, real quick. I don't know if you can see that message. Hold on.
Oh God, I see it.
Hold on. I can't see it. All right. Anyway, it says, seriously, Trey, you came back just to ghost me again.
Oh God.
Do a French lesson now. You see what I'm saying? Like they be doing stuff like that.
I'm afraid to even, now I'm afraid to even open up and get the app.
That's what. Look, if it's like nighttime and I'm asleep and I hear a bling bling and I'm thinking like somebody didn't text me or something, I look and I'm seeing a message like that. Hold on, who?
Oh man, I will be creeped the heck out. I can't.
You see messages like is heck, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you definitely have to check out that anime and let me know how it is. Seriously. My God. So yeah, Dead Paradise is the first one on the list. Yeah, I do agree with this one on the list. The next one's called Another. Now, I have brought this up before in the past. I definitely have. This was actually a really good anime. You have to really pay attention to it from start to finish because a lot of stuff happens and it gets creepier and creepier as it goes. So definitely, that's definitely an anime I would definitely go back and watch. So for you guys that have never seen it, definitely check it out. It's hard to explain because it's been so long since I've seen it, but I know I totally forgot about this one. This definitely is a good choice. So let's see what else they got. That's interesting. Magnetic Rose, which I've never heard of. Never heard of. So let's see. What is that? That's what I'm about to find out right now. Wait. A gem of a horror anime in 1995 sci-fi anthology film. Interesting. Let's see. As the two starts deeper inside EU's seemingly empty and slow decaying home for the source of the distress signal. What the hell? Oh yeah, this is definitely some sci-fi stuff. 45 minutes long. Like I said, I'm like, what? Oh. Really? You're going all over the place. You're having a field day. Yeah, so I don't know. That I heard horror and sci-fi in 1995, so I know the art style is older than it is. So we're like talking about like the old time of like Gundam art, like old stuff before we saw that the new like.
That's a creepy art.
Yeah,
that's a creepy art style.
And that's actually good art too, to be honest. Oh bloody. See.
Because me watching G Gundam the other day. Damn, what was the big Gundam with those regenerative cells or something like that? Those nano cells that was like mutating it and involving it.
Oh, what was it freaking called? I know exactly what you're talking about too, and I can't think of.
It wasn't the Ultimate Gundam. That was something else.
No, it's definitely what's Ultimate. It's man, you're gonna make me want to look it up. Let me find out. I can't remember the freaking name. Oops. Let's see. I think it's the mobile suits I'm looking for. Yeah, there we go. There's one for the mobile. Oh, dang it! I went to go to mobile suits and it freaking gave me a movie. What the heck? I said mobile suits. Thank you, mobile suit list. Let's go. Jeez, I'm like, no. What was it called? Wow. Japan, where is it called? I can't remember all the names. Let's see. New Japan's. No, the characters. Give me the Gundams. Damn it. I can't. I can't find. Grandmaster.
No. That wasn't it.
Wait, I don't think it's Grand. No, actually it is.
You talking about the like? Isn't like the one close to the end, the anime and stuff that look like? Hold on, let me go. Damn it! Oh, I hate
Master
colors.
Gundam. That was Master Asia. He was piloting that one.
Yeah.
This was what's his name, brother, and his dad had like created this Ultimate Gundam type thing, and I can't remember
yeah.
what was that.
It's not okay.
Gundam's
so, yeah, it's not Grandmaster. It's because I'm looking at it and I see like the head for it, but I'm trying to look for the boss. I'm looking for the actual name.
Hold on, I might have a list right here.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at right now. Oh, that's the Super Alliance. That's not
Okay, characters here.
Neo America.
Tequila Gundam. What the heck?
Yeah, I was like tequila.
That was a Mexican. That was the Mexican Gundam, bro. That is crazy.
I think it is Ultimate Gundam.
Yeah, it might. Hold on. I gotta get this.
I'm looking at it right now. Look at the picture. I'm like, yep, that's gotta be Ultimate Gundam.
Came out of Neo Japan.
Yup.
Yeah, Ultimate. Yep. Like that art style, like in and how it looked and stuff like that. I was actually watching the HD, but if they didn't HD it up and I watched it in original form, that was actually very creepy. You know.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying like just that whole thing, like it crashed. It was like a skeleton of a Gundam. Then it just, like it was weird as heck, like how it looked. And I was like, oh my gosh, that looks so crazy. Like it was just creepy. And then like the music along with it and stuff like that. That would be a great Halloween or fall time. Like animated stuff.
Yeah, exactly. I agree with you. What the heck? Some of these things are weird. Well, I know about that one. Yeah, so I'm looking at the list they have, so I'm not gonna kind of go through too much of this, but looking about Phantom, I definitely can't believe that it does have a horror feel to that.
One of the funniest Gundams they had on there.
What's that?
It was the Neo Switzerland.
Oh.
The female Gundam with the long blonde hair.
Yep.
I was like, oh my gosh, that is so cliche, bro. But I was sitting up here saying too, I was like, all of those Gundams were like stereotypes of these countries, bro.
Yep. I felt so bad about it. I was like, oh my god, really? We're gonna do this?
The Norway Gundam with the Viking Gundam, it was like a Viking boat. The Mexican Gundam.
Yo, I was gonna say the Mexican Gundam.
The Mexican Gundam was the tequila Gundam.
I'm still laughing about the tequila one. I was like, tequila.
And it's crazy.
One. I think, like
they had a zebra one from where was that zebra one from?
I forgot in my head.
Hold on, where is that?
And I was going to that list too, and I was like trying to find that ultimate Gundam.
Kenya. That was a Kenyan Gundam, the zebra Gundam. And it was called Gundam Zebra. Like kind of name is.
What the heck? Oh my gosh.
They were so cliche with all of this stuff. I was like, the Holland Gundam with the windmill on his chest.
Yes. Yeah, I was like, what were you thinking with this?
The Greece Gundam with the Zeus Gundam.
Yeah.
The Egyptian one with the Mummy Gundam, the Pharaoh Gundam, and then they had the Mummy Gundam. Dog, that was so cliche, bro. The Russian Gundam. I'm looking through all this right now. That was.
Yeah, I was looking at.
Oh wait, the Denmark one with the fish. Oh my god.
Yeah.
The Mermaid Gundam was.
Yeah, and I remember what's his name? Domo had to fight that dude too.
Yeah, because it kept dragging him underwater and stuff. He couldn't fight under there.
I felt bad for Domo on that fight. I was like, "Geez, you getting dragged by a fish, man? What the heck?"
Okay, so it's a part of the Devil Gundam. That's where it actually kind of came. It resurrected from the Devil Gundam. So the Devil Gundam got taken from what's the name's dad? His dad his dad and brother took it to try to, you know what I'm saying, it up with those nanobite cells or whatever like that, and it ended up making that weird big face Gundam. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Now you're talking about. Now I remember. It's been a minute since I watched it, but I do remember like a good portion, like even the starting point of it too. Like I understood because it was like no more than like after you introduced like the main the other 4 characters to go with it.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And then that's when the 5th one like went like, all right, what the heck? So, so another anime you got.
We totally got off.
Oh no, we're fine. But like I said, this is more like Halloween episode, shoot the breeze kind of situation. So, but speaking of like art styles and like that, so Akira is on that list too for the Halloween list.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm like, yes, this is actually makes a lot of sense, and Akira does fit the bill completely.
Yeah.
Because once you get further into the anime, it gets creepy as heck.
Yeah.
I was like, what is going on here? So yeah.
Hey, is Bleach on that list?
Let me check. Oh god, I should have known that was on the list. It's like,
that 1,000-Year War is creepy, bro.
Wow, that's on the list. Naturally, is not. So there's actually 4 more I'm going to bring up, and I do know. Hold on, buddy, come here. I'll give you some more. Hold on. I'll give you more. So there are 4 more on the list. You may add that if you want. But in the 4 they got in here that's left, I'm not even going to attempt to say the name, but I do know it's called When They Cry is the name. I'm not going to try to say the first part is in Japanese.
Yeah.
But this one is super, and I watched the first episode and I was like, what? Like, I was super confused after I seen, like, almost everybody was getting killed in the first episode. I was like, wait, oh? And then episode 2 was like, okay, wait, what's going on here? Especially the opening song was like, you made it even like, the opening song is a great song, but it's like, when you watch it, it's like, it gets creepier as it gets.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my god. I may have to pull it up one time just to let you see it. I'm like, ugh, that's how creepy that was. Psychopath season 1 is on the list. Oh, Psychopaths. I'm sorry.
Okay. Wait. Okay, is that the one I was watching? Is it black and white?
No.
Okay, no, that wasn't it.
Yeah, Psychopaths. Nah, I don't really see that being. Like, I don't really see that being part of the list. That's weird. That's a weird name. Mate in Abyss was on the list. Mate in Abyss. I heard a lot of things about this anime. Like, I have not seen it. So if you guys have not seen this anime, definitely go. If you have High Dive, definitely check it out. There's a lot of those with the movie as well. I heard bits and pieces of it, but I don't know anything about it. But I hear it's like... I heard it's actually good for some reason. So I don't know why. What? More blueberries? More blueberries? Hey. Let's see. Surprising this is on the list, and I think this is one I actually wanted to check out because of the fact of what it's called. Digimon Ghost Game.
I saw that. I don't know why. Dang it.
And that's like, and it's funny about when I heard about this, I was like, I was very curious about it, and I never got a chance to check it out. So hold on.
Yeah, I saw it on one of those update X accounts, and I was up there like, what is that?
Yeah, like I think I had it in my anime timelines to check out, and I was like, and I couldn't even find anywhere to watch it. I was like, why the heck am I supposed to watch this? You know what? I'm gonna find it right now.
Kaiju number 8 is not on that list.
No, but I wish it was. To be honest, I mean that's what they chose. I was like, just kind of going with the list they had. I was like, okay, but we can name some on the list that we know of, definitely.
Right.
To add on the injury.
Yeah. So I mean, they don't got a new season yet. It still should be on that list.
Well, Solo Leveling?
Yeah. them dungeons and stuff like that. Like that's a great fall time.
Maybe the first season.
To me, that's just a great fall time. Like just especially. Yeah, especially that first season. But
yeah, the first. Season.
I say you get that whole experience during the fall.
Oh
like
yeah.
For me, it will be. Even though I didn't watch it in the fall, I watched that in. When did I watch that? Because I feel like I watched. Like I was late to it. You know what I'm saying? So I think I watched that in springtime. To be honest.
Yeah. I know definitely. What is that anime called? It's always on the top of my list of like going back and watch it again over and over again. Erase is definitely a good one on the list. It definitely has definitely a good horror feel to it whatsoever.
Yeah. Death Note ain't on there.
That's not even Death Note. Yeah, Death Note should have been on that. Actually, hold on. Sort of. I mean, yeah, sort of it should be on the list, but in reality it should at the same time. So it's like a 50-50 shot with that, seriously.
Yeah.
You know what? I got a better idea. Let me do this.
To be honest, that one I can't pronounce should be on that list because that thing it can be creepy at times.
I know to make this easy. Hold on, where is that? Where are you? There it is. I was like, where's the jump?
Oh, yeah. Parasite.
Oh yeah, definitely Parasite. Definitely. Let me see.
Have you watched the live action one?
No, I have. I saw bits and pieces of that.
It was straight? Because I haven't watched it.
It was not bad. Why? I don't even... That is not horror. That is just more like... that's definitely more action comedy. Zom 100 is not horror. I'm just put like horror animes on the list, and they put Zom 100. It's like, that's not... Chainsaw Man, I could maybe...
I mean, it you know, the theme, zombies.
Yeah, the theme.
You know what I'm saying? That.
Yeah. I'm looking like Dark Gathering makes sense. That was creepy, and I still haven't finished the anime yet.
You know the most creepiest moment in anime to me.
What's that?
Just me. Was Cell and the Android Saga.
Oh yeah. Like when you first got introduced to him.
When you first got introduced to the, well, first of all, when you first get, Dr. Gero and Android 19 or whatever that was. Mm-hmm. That was a creepy time. That was creepy as heck because it was like, sucking life out of you, like with their hands, like. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, on top of that, it was a mystery. They were just popping up, and people's clothes were just, you know what I'm saying? Like, just... And then when Cell came, that was creepy. Like the first part of Cell, you know what I'm saying? It was just like... It was almost... It wasn't horror. It had, like, a mystery, though. It was just... It was eerie. There we go.
Yeah.
Proper word. Eerie.
Mm-hmm.
That was a very eerie moment in... I feel like anime history, bro. That really that was a really crazy time, especially around that time when I was up there watching because I was on punishment and I was sneaking and watching on Noonami.
There you go.
And the only work my mom had like the controls in her room and stuff like that. Could watch TV, and me and my brother used to sit up here and sneak in the room, get the controls, and watch the anime in her room, and be up here listening out to see if she coming. Cause like it would be on the time when she get off, and it take her approximately about like 45 minutes to get home. So we had like 30 minutes to kind of watch it. Like, hurry up.
Yep. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so this one I definitely agree with, and I only say the first two seasons because they definitely connect. Tokyo Ghoul. That was definitely that was definitely like creepy to the max. Like they went so far, they went so far to the point where it's like it was so bloody and gore that like they had to literally cut out so much scenes in these animes for this anime.
Yeah,
I was like, wow, they went so far with this one. Let's see what else they got on the list. Yeah, so there's that one. Dead Man Wonderland. Don't really feel like it to me. The Hellsing series, the Hellsing movie and series is definitely, yep, I can tell you that because it's a la carte, which is better. So it makes sense. Especially the Ultimate is way better than the series. I'm not gonna lie. What's another one? I forgot that anime was on the list. You just cannot be still. Yeah, like I say, Akira is definitely on the list. When They Cry's on the list. Claymore, surprisingly, is on the list. Oh, Berserk's on the list.
Really?
I don't know. That's weird to me. Berserk doesn't make sense there. There's something else I'm looking for. Let me see. Perfect. Yeah. Perfect Blue is a perfect example. And that's super old school.
Yeah.
We're like 1990. That's like what? No, yeah, 1998, I believe that came out. That actually has some horror elements, definitely. Let's see. I'm just going through a good page of this. What else do you got in here? I'm trying to see if there's anything that piques my eye. Let's see again. I don't understand why Berserk's up here. Oh wait, what was this called? This is creepy. Oh, Paranoid Agents.
Yeah.
That was creepy. The dude with the freaking comes on a rollerblade with a bat and comes on and beat people with. That was definitely on the list. Blood Sea and what's the other one called? There's the one before this. There's Blood Sea and there's Blood the Last Vampire. That's what I went for. Yeah, Blood the Last Vampire, Blood Sea, and Blood Plus are pretty much on. They're there, but they don't top Blood the Last Vampire in the movie.
Yeah.
Vampire Hunter D is also another one on the list. I can definitely say easily that I know in the tip of my head. You did not want to be still. I'm trying to see if I can find another one here. Because that's not as creepy. Yep, told you. There's that corpse party I told you about.
The who?
The corpse party that we talked about in the news.
Oh yeah,
yep, there's anime here. It's called Corpse Party Tortured Souls. So that's definitely on the list there. Really? You're gonna bite my shoulder? Really? I felt it too. I was like, you bite my shoulder? Fine. Here, enjoy. Jeez. Just to get my attention, you're gonna bite my shoulder. So you need to sit your butt down. No biting shoulder. No biting daddy's shoulder. I'm surprised we actually got this on stream. I said this. Okay? This kid. What was I saw that comment? Not Gantz, whatever it was. I forgot which one it was. After that bit me. I forgot which one it was. Alright, let's see. Maybe we'll do 2 more of these lists, and then maybe that's a good amount from there. There's that one. We already talked about that. Where is it? Oh, I forgot about that one, but that's not horror. It's more of a mystery. I'm trying to see if I can find something else. No, you're not getting up because you bit daddy's shoulder. Nope, you're not doing this. No. Up in line kind of fits the bill, but not really. I'm just trying to see. I know there's one that caught my attention. Wait, what is this? I know this is Attack on Titan, but what is this one? The part 2. Okay, that's part 2 Attack on Titan. I was like, what the heck? I always forget this name. That's not horror. That's more mystery. Triple X Holic, and that's one that climbs the walls, but it has that old school style. Oh, there's another corpse party. There's another corpse party called the Missing Footage. Interesting. I know that's more mystery than horror, but it does have a horror feel to it. Ghost Hunt is also one on the list, and that's actually something I watched. I think I watched that.
Is it who?
Ghost Hunt is another one. I actually watched that 3 times already. It has horror and mystery combined, so you have to like kind of pay attention to certain things, but everything else comes in as play. I think the last one I'm going to bring up, yeah, see, Vampire Hunter D, like I said, I called that. Oh, that's the one. This one, it's the same. It's basically by the same people who do, I guess, the anime. Like I said, When They Cry, but it starts with an H. So this one is, I'll even try. I'll try my luck on this. Your meat. Sorry. Okay, sorry, Obi. Blueberries. I'm trying to say the name, but also watching him at the same time. Here, blueberry. Enjoy. Here, let me hold this for you so you can actually dig inside. Yeah, there you go. You go and grab. How's that feel? How do we go? You want to grab that instead? Huh? Yeah. Let's see. Humaniko is basically, yeah, that's close enough I can come with. Humaniko, basically another turn. It's another of the When They Cry series, but this one's a more of a mystery part. But it's like it does have a lot of horror to it, and it's. I think I actually watched the whole entire thing of this, surprisingly.
Yeah.
I was very surprised, but it is creepy as heck. I'm not gonna lie, it is creepy. And season 2. That's always coming in. What is that? I'm trying to see. I know there's one, and I'm looking for something like a specific one that really stands out easily. I'm like, yeah, I remember this. Training Buzz. No, that's not it. Where is it? Wait, what is this? That's not horror. That's just stupid. Surprising, the Resident Evil movie, that Resident Evil CGI movie's on this list. The Death Island.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's literally on the list too. I was like, wait, what? How does that get on the list? Wait, what is the name of Roll Over and Die? Okay, that's weird. There's actually an anime called Roll Over and Die. Wow. I'm like, okay, wow. Oh, what is... I know... Okay. There's one more on my list, and I'm going to bring it. I'm trying to remember the name of it off the tip of my head. I really... And I know it... I know what it is. Like, remember, like, how it goes and everything else, but I just can't think of the name of it off the tip of my head, and it makes me super duper mad. You are having a field day going to those blueberries, like... See? Even there it is. Main. I don't know why. Main the business main on this list. Oh God, I'm trying to think. And it's like a game they had to do, but it's like a death game. I'm trying to remember what it's called. Cause I know the theme song in my head. I just can't think of the anime itself, and it really has like a lot of like killing going on constantly because you have to end up killing your opponent. You just ate all those blueberries so quickly, buddy. I was trying to give it to you like slowly. You ate them all. You're done. No more. It's empty. Finito. Bye. Yeah. I can't think of the last one is, but I know at the tip of my head there's one more on my list. I just can't think of it. But yeah. But yeah, that's going to be it for the Halloween special. I know we didn't do anything super special or anything else. Like I said, I didn't get everything set up the way I wanted. Like I said, I ran some errands. We had no internet. And like I said, it was a lot that was going on. So I didn't have time to set up. And what I had planned. So I'm not going to do any trailers because, like I said, I didn't set up, didn't check out anything. So let's see what's new whatsoever. But thank you all for coming. Sorry this may not have been the longest episode, but I know basically almost an hour and a half, almost about an hour and a half. Not bad. Not mad about it. So. But what do you got for us this store, Vito?
So tomorrow, I'm releasing for Action Jack's album, Rebirth, my reaction. So stay tuned for that on the Vitoverse Music. Vitoverse next week, we're going to be trying to do a live. Which we haven't done a Vitoverse in a very, very long time, so this will actually be the first Vitoverse in quite some time. So definitely tune in if you guys want to talk about movies and TV shows and stuff like that. The fall lineups are crazy. New movies coming out. Maybe even talk about a few movies that's already been out and the like the direction in certain companies and certain franchises and stuff like that. So that will be next week. But yeah, tomorrow definitely just stay tuned for the conclusion of my Action Jack reactions. And then Saturdays, the Stormcast. So that's every Saturday, 7 p.m. I may or may not be there, but you know what I'm saying. Sandstorm, my other co-host, Geronimo, and sometimes Action Jack might even pop in.
Or me.
So that's Noto does pop in from time to time when he got a free hand. So
yep.
Yeah, but that's it for me.
All right, so for the next episode of Noonami, we're not going to have an episode because that's going to be on actually Halloween. So I will be with the funny baby who's basically, you see with the control in his hand, just tapping on keyboards and stuff that is actually turned off. So he's not typing like all madhouse. Yeah, so definitely going to have that. But I know the next episode will be on the 14th, which will be my birthday episode. So that's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of like doing a Halloween episode, I get a birthday episode instead. So we're just doing the Halloween episode now. So we're gonna have the birthday episode basically the 14th of November, which my birthday would be the day before. So yeah, so we're gonna have fun with that. I haven't figured out what I'm gonna do with that and what the game plan is. So it's mostly gonna be another like shoot the breeze routine. You know, just have fun, crack jokes about me and stuff and everything else. Try to get Sandstorm in here, say he wants to say, you know, let him have fun, you know, that kind of thing. So. I don't know. We're just gonna play by ear on that one. As for like games I've been doing, like I said, I've been playing Tactics. I'm not streaming that whatsoever. I'm just playing it just for the fun of it, for my entertainment and joy. Hopefully, I may actually get my hands on the Digimon game that I said I was gonna play. I did the video for it for the demo. I haven't posted up on the stream yet since I got super busy and didn't have no internet. There's that. This is a may, I'm not 100% sure, I'm just figuring out how I'm going to do it. I may get my hands on the Switch too, as a birthday gift to myself. Maybe. If everything plays out the way I'm thinking in my head, how I do
Is he clapping?
No, he's basically grabbing something and tapping on the table. Oh, there it is. That's what you got to understand. That's what you got.
He over there clapping. He said, yeah, Switch too.
Yep. See, that's what you got.
Little drumstick.
Yep, because the drum kit is on the other side of the table.
Sound like he was clapping for Switch too. Like, yeah, Dad, get that Switch.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. So yeah, you're gonna hear some banging around. That's what he's doing now. So yeah, there's a possibility. I'm not 100% sure. I'm just gonna see if I can make that happen. If I can, then I'll just kind of go from there and see what happens. So we'll see. Because then I may get this Switch to my fiance or both guys to play around with.
My dog hero.
Yep. And he's like, what the heck?
My dog like, hey, what's that knocking? Is somebody at the door? No, that's Obi.
Now you're going to knock on something else I don't want you to knock on, which is basically a mini computer that has DDR in it. No, doing that. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much all I have on my end. Okay, back to you. Here you go. So, yeah, that's all I have. So, thank you all for coming. I appreciate it. While Obi's banging on my mini computer like he's doing and everything else in French entertainment when his butt should be actually asleep. But yeah, we need to. So I'll catch you guys. We'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, we'll catch you later. Peace.
Peace.